It is Vicky Rude with Mindful Minute, and I am back again on this beautiful, lovely day. I'm recording multiple recordings at once. That seems to be the trend lately because I've had such a full life. So what we have here is February 19th. Instead of breaking, can't wait to read this one. The glassblower knows while the heat of beginning any shape is possible. Once hardened, the only way to change it is to break. With the precise tool of modern medicine, unborn children who are malforming or experiences obstructions can now be operated on in utero. Profoundly, these state-of-the-art techniques reveal a deep, timeless truth about growth and healing. For just as amazing as the fact of these operations is the fact that these surgeries leave no scars once the infant is born. What this tells us is that if we tend to things at the deepest level, our repair will be so much a part of who we are that there will be no scar. It is easier to bend underneath the surface in the deep, timeless fluid of the beginning than to break once fully grown. But it is too late for me, you might say. I am already full grown. Not so, not so. For in the world of our inwardness, we are always growing and are blessed to carry that fluid beginning within us. It is never really out of reach. We can return and begin again by facing ourselves. In this way, we can go below our hardened ways to the soft impulses that birth them. Instead of breaking the bone of our stubbornness, we can nourish the marrow of our feeling unheard. Instead of breaking the bone of our fear, we can cleanse the blood of our feeling unsafe. Instead of counting the scars from being hurt in the world, we can find and re-kiss the very spot in our soul where we began to withhold our trust. And the activities are: sit quietly and bring to mind an aspect of your personality that tends to get in the way. It might be your own brand of stubbornness or distrust or envy. As you breathe steadily, allow yourself to trace this trait to its soft beginning. Without trying to name it or change it, simply surround this soft inner spot with your love. Love it away. I like that. And I've done glass blowing. It was quite a cool experience, and it's so true. It's so amazing how you can bend and mold that which becomes so strong so quickly. And I've never ever known that you can operate on a fetus in utero. That's pretty intense and amazing, and I'm grateful that I get to read this stuff and share it, because this Mark Nepo guy is really something else. And what's cool is this reminder that it's never too late, right? It's never too late for us to be here where we are right now, right this very second. And I had a very hard shell when I got upset, when I felt rejected, when I was uncertain or in fear. I was like, I'm a Cancer. I'm supposed to have a crab shell. And I just kind of decided that that's how I was. And excuse me. And I have been able to break some of those habits, so they're not bone, they are more fluid, and they do come back, and those feelings come back. But I'm not so staunch and stuck in the truth of it, that's just how it is. What I know now is that everything is malleable and changing, and that life is ever changing, and that I am ever changing. And I don't have to stay in this state of uncomfortableness. And I'm grateful for that. We, instead of breaking the bone of our stubbornness, we can nourish the marrow of our feeling unheard. And And, there's two parts of that feeling, right? Of feeling unheard. There's the part of not someone not listening to us, right? Or not paying attention to us. But then there's also the part of me, of coming to the table, of saying what I need to say in a way that can be heard, and letting go of the expectation and the results of what the other people think. Because most of the time, when I am trying to speak to somebody so that they can hear me and it's not coming from my authentic true self, then I'm not really being heard for who I am, right? So when I can figure out, when I can go inward and kiss the wound of that spot in my soul. I mean, what a beautiful thing. We can get through these things and we can do it ourselves. And we couldn't do it without these wise words from people, and the assistance of, it's a we, this spiritual awakening stuff and this spiritual growth and personal growth. It's a we thing. I need all the different things to come to me until I can figure out how to get it in my brain so that it's something I can take action on. So I'm hoping that you are having a beautiful day today. I hope that you are able to re-kiss some of those stubborn things in our soul, those spots in our soul that keep us from trusting life and trusting ourselves and trusting others. So be well and namaste.